Assalamualaikum to Firdaus and also to the viewers who view and watch our video presentation. Okay, so this video presentation is presented by Group 4, consists of me, Qurratu Ain, Nur Farwizah Zawana, Mylea Sara, Wan Azlinda and also Nurin Syafiqah. Alright, so as we can see, there are in this video presentation, actually there are two parts that we present. Okay, so the first part is about the case study. There are two case study, which is case study 4 is about Ugg Legacy, and also the case study 8 is about Atari Inc, and also the second part is about the Generico Incorporation, which we will be completing some of the missing parts in their business plan, so we have to improve about it. Okay, so in this presentation then we will explain more about the Generico Incorporation. Okay, so before I started to answer all the questions one by one, I will provide to all of you the brief, the simple brief of what is this case study is about. Okay, so it is actually the importance of trademarks and brands in our product. So it basically started with Tony Motel, who is a bootmakers that have a very long experience in making the bootmakers for about 45 years. Have received a letters from Deckers Outdoor Incorporation. Deckers Outdoor Corporation, which a California-based company, which also producing the same product, which is the boot. And in the letter, Deckers stated that Tony Motel have to stop from using the word Ugg, UGG Ugg. Alright, so to make it short, because of Tony Motel did not taking the matter seriously, he only laughed when he received the letters. He was ejected from eBay, the internet auction site where he had been selling the Uggs to American consumers, because he did not trademark the patent. Next, all the Australian traders were united under the banner of the Ugg Footwear Association and set up a fighting fund to finance and for the upcoming legal battle. They could not accept that they have to change the Ugg name, as it is widely used and also have been everyone know about the Ugg name in Australia. So they did not want the Ugg name being used by the others. Okay, so now we will continue to the first question. Okay, right. So the first question is, why was Tony Motel told to remove the word Ugg from his shop window? It is because Decker had registered the name of Ugg and owned all the rights to the name of Ugg. This have evidence in this case where the staff at Motel Sheepskin Factory had just written from their Christmasburg when a letter arrived from Melbourne solicitors of Deckers Outdoor Corporation, which is Deckers company, which operated in California, in part of California. So the letter, which was sent to 19 other Australian firms, informed them that Decker owned all rights to the name of Ugg and instructed them to stop from using it, or they will be facing some litigations. Next, for the second question, what is intellectual property in this case? So, as you know, intellectual property is a collection of minds, symbols, trademarks that have that is represent someone who is creating something. So, the answer is Tony Motel from 7 generations, and for the last 45 years, his family has been making Ugg. So, this Ugg is actually the trademark in this case study. Next is Brian Smith in New York set up the Ugg Holding Incorporation and registered the Ugg trademark in 25 countries. Then 1995 he sold to Deckers, and making Deckers as the permanent owner for the Ugg name, for the Ugg trademark. For the third question is, why have problem with the use of word Ugg only recently come to a head? So the answer is we go to the early 1971, where an Australian surfer named Shane Stedman have registered the Ugg's booth as an Australian trademark, only in the Australia for sheepskin boots. And then early 1971, another surfer named Brian Smith have bought several pairs of the boots and also to the US and sold it to the US while he is in New York. Eventually, he already setting up his company named Ugg Holding Incorporation. And after over a decade using and promoting the Ugg brand in the US, Brian then sold Ugg Holding Incorporation to Deckers, and Deckers continued to sell it when he is in the US. Suddenly, in 1999, Deckers began sending out threatening letters to all the Australian Ugg boot manufacturers, requesting that they have to stop from using the Ugg name, because he already trademarked the Ugg name safely in the US, and which entitles them to their exclusive rights. Australian companies were unhappy about this development and grouped together to form the Australian Sheepskin Association Incorporation. The association claimed that the word Ugg had been used all the way since 1920, and no one, including Deckers, should be able to own it for themselves. Next question is, how can Deckers instruct Australian manufacturers to stop using the name Ugg? So if Deckers have an Australian brand with plans to expand their business to overseas, Deckers should register it as a trademark in all relevant countries. So he have to take steps that ensure the trademarks that he used does not become generic. Deckers must use the symbol R, that is the small R that have circle and with it. Once it is registered, and if others use it despite the trademark registration done, he have to seek advice to see if he can take legal steps to stop them.
Number 5 is, in what ways the internet affect trademarks? So the answer is, minimizing claims from rivals is essential for preserving property rights. All searches will take them towards Australia, which is the name Deckers used to sell footwear internationally. Deckers is trying to prevent Australian traders from calling an Australian product a name. They exploit Ugg's Australian origins through its choice of brand name, and it claims to use American. Number 6. Why is it important for Australian firms to be able to use the name Ugg, especially in terms of their trade names? The answer is, Ugg is a high-end luxury product and its popularity grew in the United States and Europe. Without the name Ugg, they say they cannot sell the boots. People around the world know them as Ugg boots. Ugg boots are worn by famous celebrities and big names in the industry, such as Gwyneth Paltrow and Kate Moss. Question 7. What was Brian Smith's contribution to present problem? So the answer for this is, in 1979, Brian Smith, another Australian wave rider, arrived in New York with a few pairs of Uggs in his backpack. He set up a company, Ugg Holdings, registered in Ugg trademark in 25 countries, and in 1995 sold out to Deckers. So in question 8, what are Deckers breaking down on and why? The answer is, Australian manufacturers began selling Uggs on the internet to meet soaring demand overseas. Deckers has transformed Uggs into high fashion item, spending $7 million on marketing over the past decade, even sending the boots to personalities such as Oprah Winfrey. They felt as in their hard work has been taken advantage of by others. Tony Watson says his client has developed a marketplace and is now trying to protect all invested money, build up the brand, and registered the trademark from Deckers.
Now I want to discuss about case study 8. For question 1, which innovation strategy did Atari follow in the 1970s? The innovation strategy that Atari followed was the pioneer because Atari revolutionized the world of video games by introducing a new way of playing them through dedicated gaming consoles. They were the first to tap into the home entertainment market with video game consoles. Question 2. What was Atari's business model? How influential has this been? This situation exemplified the classic market paradigm of selling razors and razor blades. This approach entails selling the main product, which is the console, at a lower price, sometimes even incurring a loss and subsequently generating consistent revenue and profits through the sale of game cartridge. In the instance of Atari, they offered their video games console at an accessible price and derived a substantial share of their earnings from the sale of game cartridge, essential for playing games on the console.
For question number 3, who were the new entrants to the video game console market in the late 1990s and early 2000s? Sony and Microsoft were early market entrants in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Sony introduced the PlayStation in 1995, developed innovation technology, and introduced CD for customer use. Sony's success was due to encouraging third-party software creation, lowering game costs, and changing game demography. In 2002, Microsoft introduced a 32-bit game console, making the advent of Microsoft Xbox. Both companies have driven innovation and shifted the video game market paradigm, released advanced game systems. For question number 4, what were the attractions of the video game console market for the new entrants? The video console market is attractive to new entrants due to low competition, with only Atari, Nintendo, and Sega dominating. Newcomers like Sony and Microsoft risk entering new market due to low brand loyalty. However, Nintendo and Sega emerged as major pioneers in the late 1980s and early 1990s, respectively. Diversities such as Microsoft and Sony allow new entrants to maintain their expertise in innovation and technology, expanding their industry and generating profit. Question number 5. What assets did the new entrant possess that facilitate their entry into the video game console market? Sony and Microsoft introduced 32-bit game console, a significant shift from 90-bit console. Sony use of CD, a pioneering technology, allow for cheaper production and shorter lead time. Third-party software and changing demographic contribute to Sony entry into the market, offering sophisticated games for teenagers and young adults.
So question 6, which innovation strategy did Sony follow? So Sony's PlayStation strategy was based on technological differentiation and commercial disruption. So Sony wanted to differentiate themselves from their rivals by offering a system that used CDs instead of cartridge and utilizing 32-bit technology and supporting third-party software development. So this strategy enables Sony to not only compete with the market leaders but also to reinvent the way video game consoles were built, manufactured and consumed. So question number 7, why do you think Sony chose this innovation strategy? Sony chose this innovation strategy for several reasons, and the first one is they recognize the limitations of the existing 16-bit technology, which dominate the market, and saw an opportunity to introduce a technologically advanced product. So by using CDs instead of cartridge, Sony aimed to disrupt the conventional market dynamics and gain a competitive edge through cost savings and quicker response times to change in demand. So the third one is the company likely understood that appealing to a broader demographic beyond just teenagers would be a key to sustain success, which drove their focus on creating more sophisticated games that catered to young adults as well. So this strategy allowed Sony to position itself as an industry leader and create a strong market presence. So for question number 8, what was strategic about Sony's decision to enter the video games market in the late 90s? So Sony's decision to enter the video games market in late 90s was strategic for several reasons. So first one, it leveraged Sony's expertise in consumer electronics and CD technology, which gave them a unique advantage in terms of hardware innovation. So secondly, the company recognized the changing demographics of gamers, and by creating a console that appealed to both teenagers and young adults, they expand their potential customer base significantly. So additionally, entering the video game market allowed Sony to diversify their business portfolio beyond its core area of expertise, which means that it aligns with its broader corporate strategy. So for question number 9, what was innovative about Sony's PlayStation? So it's because the use of CDs, which is Sony's decision to use CDs instead of traditional cartridge, was a significant innovation. So CDs were cheaper to manufacture and had larger storage capacity and allowed for more data-intensive games with better audio and quality. So the second one is the third-party software development. So Sony's focus on fostering third-party software development was innovative because by encouraging independent developers to create games for PlayStation, Sony ensured diverse and expansive game library that attract gamers and contribute to the console's success. So the third one is the 32-bit technology. The PlayStation use of 32-bit technology enabled the creation of more sophisticated and visually impressive games. So this was a step up from the 60-bit technology, which was dominating the market at that time, offering a new level of gaming experience. And the last one is market disruption. So Sony's entry into the video games market disrupted the established dynamics by challenging the dominance of Nintendo and Sega, which is the use of CDs, and the innovative technology helped Sony gain an upper hand, illustrating their willingness to challenge their status quo and innovate in a competitive industry.
Last but not least, for question 10, draw a diagram to show the application of the theory of punctual equilibrium to development of video game consoles. Based on diagram, as we can see that Atari was found in 1972 and followed by Nintendo and Sega that launched in 1983. Start of 1990s, Sega launched the first 16-bit technology and followed by 32-bit technology. Sony was launched in 1995 and Microsoft launched early in 2002. That's all from me.
Alright, so finish with the two case study. Next, we go to another case study, general case study, which is about the Generico incorporation. In this case study, we have been asked to support and completing some missing parts in the Generico Inc. business plan. Okay, and next, we started with the background of Generico incorporation first. We will briefly explain about it. Alright, so in this case study, Generico Incorporation is a company that is formed in April 1999. This company is actually function in manufacturing and developing and marketing a flexible product line of highly cost-effective assembly robots such as Automation 10 and also Automation 20. In recent years, this business have begun to move to robotic process automations (RPA) to boost productivity and also reducing costs to manufacturing some products. It is because the technology has reached the advance of beyond the basic computer automation to include in simulating the behaviors within the real people while performing the same and similar work on a larger scale. The internal research also provided a good conclusion that Generico Incorporation will be selling Automation 10 and 20 higher than average prices as a part of the company's premium pricing strategy. The major promotional goal would be to raising awareness of the company's presence using online promotional channels such as social media and email marketing, among others. After we summarize the SWOT analysis of Generico Incorporation that we have reviewed, by collecting all the internal and external analyses, the company's strength and business prospect outnumber the company's vulnerable and possible market risk. In fact, the risk management tools and techniques have been defined and developed to help in perceiving the weakness and also the possibility of the threats that can occur to them. To be added, Generico Incorporation also wanted to raise fund for about $5 million of funds from all the potential investors. So this is because the funds itself will allow them to expand more their company's product and they will increase in offering and dedicating the contracts and advertising plans and construct a basis assembly office. The company believes that its initial investment will be sufficient to get it in fast and allow it to build capital to the point when outside obligation funding can be sought to assist drive expansion. So for the second part is about business description. The first point is the general description of business, where as we know that it is a manufacturing company that produce products with robotic functions, and in long-term company research and development R&D experts and engineers that have upgraded the Automation 10 and also the Automation 20 by adding the solar function as the source of energy to the product rather than relying only by electricity and also the manpower. Generico Automation 10 goods are environmentally friendly to prospect. This is because the manufacturing sector is one of the sectors responsible for the global ecosystem disruption. So they decided to build and provide a factory with customer pre-designed robotic equipment for storing and collecting all the electronic products within the technology system. Lastly, the products Automation 10 and also 20 design will include consulting services and technical services that will assist production managers in making appropriate business decision. In addition to robotic product application design, the technology part of the service will be helpful in the development of robotic applications, while the consulting aspect of the service will give efficiency concept and automation recommendation to companies owners and management. Generico Incorporation also plans to sell new and reconditioned components as well as commissioning and qualification documents. The services department is projected to generate considerable income. For the B points is industry background, where Generico Incorporation target market is the global industry of small to medium-sized circuit board producers. Occasionally, these industry depended on human labor to complete and at best computerize the goods. It also produced less output than Automation 10 and Automation 20. These methods have mostly stayed unmodified until these present days. So the use of computers and database systems to monitor and manage the quality of the circuit board is the most recent breakthrough in the business. So with all of the available technology to system to automate the manufacturing circuit board, storage, stocking and retrieval systems, the sector is primed for efficiency increase. It can also avoid the discard of defective circuit boards, which can be costly to them. Okay, for the C point is what is the goals and potentials of the business and milestones. So for Generico Incorporation Company, their mission is to increase the use of robotic circuit board production companies. So by using the Automation 10 and also 20 by 50% domestically and penetrate the European market as all the developed countries. On the other hand, the vision company stated that they want to be a pioneer in product that prioritize the full use of robotic process automation. So they want to be the first company that is fully using the RPA, which is they have setting a very setting and prioritizing a very high expectations, as they think that it has a significant potential as a futuristic product that can be fit in the developed countries. So for the uniqueness of the products, the Automation 10 and also Automation 20, as I've said before, that they use solar energy and did not use electricity power, because as the driving force for this model, because it is can be storage up until the maximum use of up until 10 hours. And eventually it will also save the company's utility cost, because solar power is a renewable energy and can be stored. It is also they don't have any limitation for using it, and that is why they use solar system energy to pair with their products. Eventually, it can maintain even environment sustainability, stability globally, and also function to save the environment and also to the world.
For marketing, first, target market. The domestic robotic market comprises 5 major industries: automotive, foundry, aerospace, defense, electronic assembly, and consumer products. The automotive industry is the larger consumer of robotic products, while the electronic assembly market is expected to be the future growth sector. Generico, a light manufacturing and electronic company, aims to fill a demand-driven market by targeting steward industry, space computer, board technologies, full-size computer, counter, informatics, Norwest Digital, lecture disc, Indiana Instrument, David Design, Avatar Evonik, and Ecom Electric. Second, market size and strength. Approximately 20 manufacturers, including Generico, focus on the same market as Generico, which shared a 320 million market in 1996. Due to increasing competition, managers are being pushed to examine product costs. The electronic sector faced tight margin in commodity pricing, making it particularly acute. Industrial experts predict explosive growth in the domestic assembly robotic market in the next decade. Robotics address competition by increasing productivity, improving quality, outperforming foreign competitors cost effectively, utilizing industry innovation, and reducing labor costs. Third is competition. Generico focus on light manufacturing and electronic markets, excluding manufacturing in other industries. The company believes that companies in the automobile and foundry industry, such as Master Machine, Ergon, Konyoki Heaven Industry, and Veblen, do not pose a competitive threat to the company.
Now I briefly explain about the marketing strategy of Generico company. Focus on 15 to 30 major manufacturers of electronic products such as Place Computers, Northwest Digital and more. Product design followed high quality accuracy, simplicity, speed and reliable. Generico management firmly believes that providing quality product is its first and foremost task in achieving its target market share. Generico maintain close communication with user by establish a monthly technical analysis group with 5 outside manufacturing members to discuss about the manufacturing needs. Generico products are mid-range prices, with designs result in greater flexibility compared to competitors. Generico standard warranty is 90 days. Provide business interruption liability insurance in excess of 12 hours. For sales plan, there are 2 sales attempts used by the company. First, Generico use only in-house sales personnel that focus on the needs of the customer. A number of satisfied companies and customers return for their product. Sales personnel will be expected to return in weekly call reports outlining initial contacts, follow-ups, and projected bookings on a rolling 3-month basis. Second would be word-of-mouth advertising. Usually, manufacturers that prefer to stick inside their circle for a trusted recommendation by others. Unintentionally, this promote business process to other professionals in the industry or related industry.
So the SWOT analysis for Generico Incorporation. The first one is strength. So Generico Incorporation have a strong internal channel and have an excellent sales team with truer understanding of the latest products, which brings a good marketing campaigns, and also they have a good proper geographical position with high traffic feedback. So the second one is weaknesses. So Generico weaknesses is that they lack of funds for their projects and has a lot of competitors for technology industry, and they also have poor supplier relations and trust, and also no customer ties. So the third one is opportunity. So gypsum products are widely used in the manufacturing business, which means that Generico has a lot of opportunity to build their business for wider target market thanks to the manufacturing business. So the second one is the products have a high demand. So as long as manufacture industry exists, Generico will always have customers for their products. And the last one is threats. So Generico has a lot of competitors that sell similar products, and the penetrations of the market is relatively easy. So Generico might need to have a specialty in their products. For Generico's products, so far they have 4 products in total. So the first one is Automaton 10, which is a lightweight 125 pounds high performance robotic arms that designed for electronic assembly applications. So it offers up to 30 inches per second speed with a repetitive accuracy of 1/1000 th of an inch. So it operates on 6 separate axes, offering a versatile configuration options. So the maximum range of 7 feet, 6 inches and a maximum load capacity of 8 pounds. Automaton 10 was controlled by 2 Cantal 16-bit microprocessors, which are in turn controlled by a HAL personal computer with minimum RAM capacity of 512 kilobytes. So proprietary resident software written in BASIC enables quick adjustment for speed and pick up and place lossy travel routes and interval timing and product weight. So it also utilizes industry standard, which is IEEE 422 multi-purpose interface bus for hardware configuration. So the second product is Automaton 20. It's a two-arm robotic assembler similar to Automaton 10 but with two 6-axis arms. So it attends for more complex assembly tasks like screwing, unscrewing, and spot soldering. So this product also expected to be production ready by the beginning of the fourth quarter of year 1 for Generico. So the third one is Automaton Brain. It's an advanced version of Automaton 10 with the automated task capabilities incorporated into the arm. So this product is ideal for pre and post burn-in tasks and quality control scenarios. So it's also flexible programming, allows the brain to function in both assembly and test configurations. And the last one is Robotics Vision Add-on. An add-on to enhance existing products' vision capabilities. So it utilizes a proven laser-based light source and artificial intelligence software. So robotics vision add-on also expected to be ready by the first quarter of year 3 for Generico business timeline.
Now I want to present about potential problem of Generico. The first potential problem was uncertainty. Uncertainty looms large in the corporate world, impacting organizational governance, especially in the coming decade. Factors such as the global economy's volatility, unpredictable currency markets, regulatory shift, and the unforeseeable effect of emerging technologies continually challenge businesses. These uncertainties can lead to a short-term focus, hindering investment in the future. In such uncertain times, experts suggest that strategic planning over a 5-year horizon coupled with the right long-term strategy can provide a robust remedy. Next is competition. The availability of online platforms, cost-effective marketing materials, and the ability to specialize in specific products have opened doors to a broader array of competitors. Customer retention becomes an arduous task as consumers can easily switch suppliers, necessitating a relentless focus on perception, differentiation, and effective marketing. Last potential problem is technological evolution. Technological evolution adds another layer of complexity. As technology continuously advances, business must adapt to ever-evolving customer needs. Cloud service, data management, and IT service have all witnessed substantial advancement. One of the potential pitfalls Generico may encounter is making bad technology investment, which can result in financial losses. However, choosing the correct technology presents its own set of challenges, as erroneous decision can lead to financial loss. Now we move to the next discussion, which is alternative course of action. First is diversification of product portfolio. Generico can explore diversifying its product portfolio to reduce dependence on a single product or market segment. This approach can help mitigate risks associated with intense competition and market fluctuations. Allocating resources to research and development can lead to the development of innovative products or solutions that differentiate Generico from competitors and reduce the impact of technological evolution. Next is strategy alliance and partnerships. Collaborating with other business or forming strategy alliance can provide access to complementary resources, technologies, or market. Such partnerships can enhance competitiveness and share risk management. While foreign production carry risk, Generico may consider gradual international expansion in stable markets with careful risk assessment and local expertise to minimize potential pitfalls. Next alternative is enhanced supply chain management. Improving supply chain management practices, including contingency planning and supplier diversification, can mitigate disruption caused by unforeseen events like pandemic or geopolitical issues. Another alternative is talent development and training. Generico can invest in the continuous development and training of its workforce to ensure they remain adaptable and skilled in response to evolving business and technological landscape. Last but not least, continuous technology assessment can be the alternative, with which regularly assessing and upgrading technology infrastructure can ensure that Generico remains aligned with industry advancement and avoids poor technology investments. In conclusion, Generico has a range of alternative courses of action to consider as it navigates the complexities of its business environment. Evaluating these options, adapting to changing circumstances, and remaining flexible in its approach will be crucial for the company's long-term success and resilience. That's all from us. Thank you.